Now, until you get the answer of what you are asking for, why should you stop praying? You shouldn't stop praying. You need to put more pressure. Are we together? Can I ask you, if you are cooking food and the gas suddenly finish, what do? You abandon it? You go get gas. If you are using firewood, you get more firewood. Is it not true? And put it and say, this thing must be done. I want you to set your heart. He spoke a parable to them that men always ought to pray and not to lose heart. There are many things that make men to lose heart. One, when they have not seen what they are praying for. But Elijah was not seeing it. But he continued. He kept at it. He kept insisting that it's going to happen. It is possible. The first church was known for prayer. They were people of prayer. There are many things that can make you lose heart. Maybe the answer is not yet coming. Now, if Elijah stopped at prayer point 1, he may not have gotten it. He prayed 1, he prayed 2, he prayed 3, until he got to 7. He said that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and reverence. So there is a connection between peace and prayer. There is a connection between calmness and prayer. There is a connection between godliness, reverence, and prayer. You can't throw it away. It's I'm insulting you. I am challenging you. That first of all, prayer should be made. So there needs to be a continuity. Don't stop praying. Please, I beg you in the name of the Lord, don't stop praying. The Lord continued all night in prayer to God. He just went to pray and continued. He may not have planned it, but matters were coming. Issues were rising in his heart. He just had to continue to pray. He continued to talk to God all through the night. And I'm wondering, this confirms Hebrews 5:7. Let's look at it. Who in the days of his flesh, in the days when he realized he was still a human being, in the days he realized he needed to depend so much on God. If you know the confusion that is in the world now, you know that we need to pray. He said, when he had offered up prayers and supplications with vehement cries and tears to him who was able to save him from death, and he was heard because of his godly fear. So the Lord is not telling us to do what he has not done. In the days of his flesh, he offered up prayers. He offered up supplications. How to know a proud man is that he does not pray. There is no better way to know a man who is very proud, who is very arrogant, who is not dependent on the Almighty. It's just that he doesn't pray. He said the fool has said in his heart that there is no God. If he knows that there is God, he should have called on God. He should have asked God to help him. And no man asked God to help him, and God will not help him. So in the days of his flesh, I wonder, when you say when he found that he was man, maybe you have not realized that you are man. The day you realize that you are man and you realize that you are limited, then you will pray. And you realize that there are forces forces fighting you. A great door has God opened, but there are adversaries. And the way to deal with the adversaries is to pray. Praying always, with all prayer. How do you pray? Always. Always. Always praying. Always praying. And supplication in the spirit. Being watchful to this end. With all perseverance. Notice, it's with perseverance. It comes with endurance. It's not so sweet to continue. You may start, but continuing is not easy. You may start in the flesh. Prayer don't usually start in the spirit. Are you understand? When you start praying, you don't normally feel spiritual at the beginning. Do I have witnesses? It feels that you are even talking to the air. Abi? Even if you are praying in tongues, it will seem as if the thing is hitting the ceiling. It appears as if it appears mechanical at the beginning. But if only you will persevere. He said, with all kinds of perseverance and supplication for all the saints. That means all the saints need prayer. They need prayer. They actually need prayer. The brethren at home need prayer. Only heaven knows what they are battling with. Someone may have entered into depression. That strike has not been called off. Are you understanding? They need prayer. Brethren need prayer. They need prayer. Paul said, pray for me. Men who have gone to the third heavens are asking for prayer. Then someone who has not gone to the first sky is not praying. Now it's amazing me. He said, pray for us. Pray for us. Pray for us. Jesus was praying. The Bible said an angel came and was strengthening him. An angel was encouraging. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray. I'm trusting God for consistency. That you will be consistent in prayer. Always praying. Always praying. It will make you sensitive. It will make you to always get direction. It will make you to be perfect in the will of God.